So here I sit, 7.5 days from starting the most physically and psychologically demanding thing I've ever done in my entire life. And that's an attempt to ride 700 miles in 7 days across the entire state of Washington, starting out rear wheels in the Pacific Ocean on the peninsula, as far west and as far northwest as you could possibly get. And then riding from there through Forks all the way across the peninsula, taking a ferry into Seattle, and then riding from Seattle over Snoqualmie Pass, then up through the Teenaway National Forest, and then back down. And I guess I'm coming through Moses Lake and Ritzville, and then catching the rest of the Palouse to Cascades Trail onto the Idaho border, and then back to the finishing town of Tekoa, Washington, spelled like Tekoa, T-E-K-O-A. I'm not ready. I really wish I had 3 more weeks to train for this. I feel like I'm 3 weeks behind. But I'm going anyway, because I'm as ready as I'm going to get. Why am I doing this? Doing it for Rescue Freedom International. Been really ticked off as I've learned about human trafficking, and I hate it. And there's nothing that I can do. I don't have enough knowledge. I'm not in the skill set. I'm not on the ground. I'm not near brothels that I know of to be able to rescue, but I know people that are. And so I'm trying to fund 7 survivors of human trafficking on a 7-day ride going 700 miles. Just $2,000 per person will fund a year of holistic care for them. Trauma care, medical care, food, shelter during that year, and job retraining. I'd love to have you partner with me. You can follow the link in my bio or the description down below, and just help give towards this ride for human rescue. I'm not ready. You know what? These individuals that are trapped in slavery, they weren't ready for it either, but they got into it anyway. I'm not ready. This is pales in comparison. This is a terrible analogy, but I'm going anyway. Can't cram any more fitness in a week. In fact, that would be counterproductive. I've just got to recover, rest the legs, work the logistics. So what was my training like so far? I started in September, did some intermittent fasting to try to lose 10 or 12 pounds. And then November through March, I used an app called Trainer Road. I'm really happy with what they did for me. And got my FTP up, functional threshold power, the amount I could hold for a full hour, much higher than it was before I started. They did a great job with that. Went through the base and build phase. What I like about them is they would take me 5 days a week to my highest recoverable limit, and then the next day they would take me to the next highest recoverable limit. I could barely recover enough to make the next workout. They had it dialed in. Then March through May was all about outdoors and long, slow distance. In April, I went after an elevation challenge, trying to do 52,000 feet of elevation in April, and almost got 40. I was like 39,000 and something feet of elevation climbed in the month of April. And then just last week, here in May, I went to a mountain bike park and just ended up doing some hot laps on some hard courses, and just really regaining some confidence and skill with some mountain bike skills, because there's times where these roads that we're riding on, Jeep trails and Forest Service roads and single track trails, they're not smooth. They're full of chunky bits, hard stuff, rocks that you're riding over and through that they're the size of cantaloupes, volcanic rock. It's difficult stuff. So I had to regain some skills for that, but I'm ready to go. No, I'm not. Not ready to go, but I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Talk to you later.